Hello and welcome back to my zombie shooter series. In this series we are coding an epic zombie shooter game where you can kill the zombies and try and see how long you can survive in this zombie apocalypse. Now, for the first thing I want to do in this video is to fix a minor bug. This bug is in the bullet sprite. Have you noticed that when a bullet hits a baby zombie, it goes through it? You probably have when you've been playtesting yours. So let's take out this touching block, put in an operator, put this OR block in. So touching basic zombie, or duplicate this and make it or touching the baby zombie. Perfect. Just for some quick testing for this, I'll change this to baby zombie. So now any zombie that spawns will be a baby zombie. As you can see, this works perfectly. Ah, they're all over my head. Yep, this wasn't supposed to be a feature, but it is pretty cool. They can now climb onto your head. You may have noticed that while you were playing or just watching the video. And it makes them extremely hard to kill after, so I recommend killing them before they get on your head. Anyways, let's change that back to basic zombies since we've now tested it. Another thing I wanted to mention was the code to make them spawn. When wave is like that, it does this. But if we set wave to 1, it spawns more frequently. I have a solution. Just reverse it, right? You'd be correct. Now we can have this. If we set wave to 3, like it currently is, now they'll spawn every second. Perfect. Place this code into your wait block. Let's try this again. Perfect. The game's still working as usual. Zombies are spawning a lot less frequently. That's completely fine though, because that's what we want. In the later waves, however, we want them to spawn incredibly fast. And hopefully, using this code, they should. Let's test. Already you can notice they're spawning more often in wave 2. In the later waves, things are going to start to get crazy. Perfect, they spawn a lot more often. Now, let's do the most horrible thing ever, and just for the laugh, see what happens if we set our wave to 200. Whoa, that's a bit crazy. All the zombie parts are going everywhere. Ah! Surely I'd be dead by now, but no, we haven't even coded in any ways to die yet. So, let's finally do that part, the part you've all been waiting for. Let's make our player die. Let's make a new variable. Call it player health. Make it for all sprites, because we don't need them to be individual clones. when green flag clicked, set player health to 100. The basic zombie is going to do some more code. When I start clone forever, if touching player, then we change player health by -1. And we'll do this every 0.4 seconds. No, 0.5. And for the baby zombie, let's make it more often, but less damage. Oh, and one more thing. When green flag is clicked, we forever wait until 1 is more than the player's health. If it is, then we'll give our player a cool death animation, but for now, let's just put hide and stop all. And we don't really need it forever, so let's do that. Also, wait 0.05, just in case anything bad goes on. And even though you're not actually going to be able to see it, let's just show this player health variable. Now let's just not shoot and sit here and see what happens. The zombie approaches me. Ouch! Damage is being taken and more zombies are on me, which means that I'm getting hurt more. This is a zombie onslaught. And uh-oh, I need to get out of here. I'm gonna die. And I died. It's a good death, but we need to make it more flashy. Let's do what we did for the zombie, but a bit different. Let's go into basic zombie and copy all of this code. Put it into the player. Hide. And wait 3, just to give it a little bit. Let's call this player ouch 1. But this one needs to be player ouch 4. We're also going to have the arms thrown variable again. Now, it'll do the ouch. Let's make the ouches. This first one's just player ouch 1. Player ouch 2 is what you'd expect, it's the skin again. But the reason we didn't just use the normal zombie death because we're going to make it a different colour. Player ouch 3 is this one. And make the eye black, just like the player. Then finally, you have the arm again. We'll just copy that and that. Boom. Now we can do the exact same code if type contains player ouch. Awesome. It works. Or does it? Let's just see how it goes. Oops. We need to make our player show. Also, just like the zombies, we need to make player death run without screen refresh. And that will be what happens. It'll just player death and then we will wait 3. The reason for this was then the player will stay existing while it's thrown. All of the parts are being thrown. Now, once again, let's try and die. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. Awesome. I blew up. Isn't that cool? But I only blew up in legs and arms. That's because I had that one there. Just delete that. If you made that mistake, then that's okay, because I did too. And I'm good at coding, so yeah. Let's see what happens. Let's get killed again. This is like a super zombie. One more hit. Bam. Exploded. Really cool animation. Now the player is dead. The next thing I want to make is some sounds. First off, let's make a sound of the bullet being shot. You can choose a sound, record a sound, whatever you want. For me, I'll record a sound. Didn't work for me. I guess I'm gonna have to choose a sound. How about high whoosh? Slow it down. Robot it. Cut it off here. Perfect noise. Sounds a bit like a fart. So let me speed it up. There we go. Now when it starts to clone, we should make that noise. Let's just see how it sounds now. Awesome. Let's make the sound of a zombie dying. Now, I'm going to go into my backpack for some sounds later. How about crunch? Or maybe a squelchy noise. What about a splash? Perfect, let's try it. Does it sound like a good noise? Let's make a noise for getting hurt, like a crunch. Now, when it's hurt, we'll start sound crunch, and when we die, we start sound splash. Let's see how this is. That is awesome. Let's do the same for the baby zombie. Copy it over. Now I'm going to do the classic thing for a baby one and making it faster. In here, we obviously start sound crunch. And here, we start sound splash. Awesome. Let's just make them spawn incredibly quick and the wait between them in 1 second. Oops, I accidentally put turbo mode on. let's put that back in. At least we know it works, eh? Now we have some cool sounds. Maybe we could add some music. What music do I have? You can choose sound, get something out of your backpack, or you can do what I'm doing and uploading some sounds. How about so many songs that I have? How about Empire's Undergrowth Tier 4 Action 1? Now, let's speed up a bit. Well, we can't do that, so set pitch effect to 20. Play the sound. Now, you guys should already know how easy it is to make a looping song. When green flag clicked, forever, play sound, and then your song. Oops, I need to make my pitch effect work. 20. You don't have to put a pitch effect, but it won't let me speed it up, so that's how I'm doing it. Wow, the game already feels so much more dramatic. The next thing we're going to make is another new zombie type. I'm going to call this the Big Zombie. Pretty simple name, but it is what it is. Let's delete that too. Set HP to 9. And we'll make it have thicker arms. But it's not just going to have thicker arms. It's also going to be a bigger size of 65. Make it 0.8, so it's slightly smaller. And when it's touching the player, change health by -2 instead. And we'll do 0.7, no, 8. Let's also slow down the crunch. Now let's also make it create way more projectiles upon destruction. Also, again, we won't make it have arms come out. Let's have a look at this. The Big Zombies code, just like that, is complete. Let's make it, instead of spawning basic, spawn a big zombie. And just for testing, for the rest of this series, I'll make that all 1. Immediately, a massive zombie spawns. Need to fix the baby zombie as well. damage, this zombie will be a threat to your How about we make one more type of zombie? Let's make a boss zombie. Or we can make a special zombie. Let's make both of those. Also here, I'm going to duplicate this, remove this create clone of basic zombie, and put this in there. Now put one waves more than 4, and pick random 1 to 5 equals 5, and we'll create clone of a big zombie. So now big zombies will now spawn in your game. Now I really want to make a massive boss zombie. So let's do just that. Copy this, make it even bigger, a size of 90. There we go. This massive zombie will pose a threat. Now, it's not that much, but I'm just going to give it a little bit of colour change to make it look a bit more deadly. I'll also make its eyes a little thicker. Actually, no, small. No, thicker. And to make it look even more creepy, one of its eyes will be bigger than the other. Also, finally, I'll give it a weapon. Maybe a club. Of course, you can make, to be honest, as many different types of zombies as you want. But again, for this tutorial, I'm just gonna make a few. Nice. This zombie will have a massive 80 HP. When it explodes, it'll explode into many pieces. It makes a really big crunch. What's wrong? Let's just make it so if the wave let's make it so we always repeat this 10 times and 9 times, and then the 10th time we do it, a boss spawns. Do a lot more zombies and a lot quicker. And it will always create clone of the giant zombie straight away. Let's name it Boss Zombie. Let's also do the baby zombie glitch and fix this. Now let's see what happens. For testing, we'll immediately set the wave to 9. This is the first wave. Will be wave 10. A bunch of zombies are spawning. No boss zombie. Did we not make a clone of it? Ah, I've noticed the problem here. Let's just replace it with this. Here is the boss zombie. It didn't work. It is a bit unfair that they spawn more often, so actually we'll make them spawn less often, because think about it, the player's going to need to deal with the boss at the same time. Got a lot of health, so I'm going to take this down. Take a lot of attack. So there we go. We've done it. There are some new zombies. The final thing I'm going to do in this episode is make upgrades. Oh, just for testing, set that wave back to 0. Yep, let's work on those power-ups. Paint and call the sprite power-up. I'm gonna make it called power. Just kidding, I'm calling it shotgun. This is gonna be our first power. This power up, we're gonna use a shotgun. Let's get a picture. Let me get a picture of a shotgun. Nice. Now it's another episode of watching Nerdcraft 12 try and make a shotgun. Nice. Fill it in grey. Give it this little shrewy bit. And I'd say that that's good enough shotgun. Let's make it small, around 30. When green flag clicked, it will forever wait, pick random 10 to 45 seconds. And it's simple. Just create clone of the power. When I start as a clone, we go to a random position. Now, like I said, you can have as many power-ups as you want. But me, I'm just going to have 2. The machine gun and the shotgun. So it's switch costume to pick random 1 to 2. And then show. We're going to repeat until touching player set size 2. Now let's hope that this works. I honestly don't know if it'll work. So let's hope. Nope. I get this code in my scratch from my most recent project, which is, well, it's not my most recent, but it is a pretty recent project. This Liminoids project, I'll get it from here in the play button. 10 times sin of timer times of timer. So do that. So 10 100 plus 10 times the sin of timer times 180. Let's hope this works. It does, but it's a bit too big. How's this? Still too big. 25. Also a bit too small. So 4. Perfect. So when we're touching player, we are going to make a new thing. Y velocity for this sprite only. Remember that. Set Y velocity to, again, like that, 10. Then repeat 15. Change Y by Y velocity, and then change Y velocity by -1. Then we repeat this 4 times, changing the ghost effect by 25, and then at the end deleting this clone. Let's just make it not have to wait. Now when we touch that, Let's also make it turn 15 degrees. Let's see how that works. Cool. Then what we'll do is when that happens, we set gun in use to shotgun. If that's then what we do is if gun in use equals shotgun, then we wait 0.3. So when we collect that shotgun, else if the gun in use is the minigun, then we wait 0.05. But that's what we wait normal, no, right? No, we wait 0.07. So how about 0? Let's just quickly change these two sets to using mini. Let's try. Now I don't want these power-ups to last for that long. So we're good at that, we're going to switch it to costume name. So shotgun and minigun. Now I need to look at a picture of a minigun. Just for reference. That'll do. Now, we'll do is in here change HP. We're going to do something new by minus and make a new variable for all sprites and call it gun damage. So change HP by minus gun damage, and we're going to do this in every one of our zombies. Now another thing we're going to do is half the health. Wait, no. What am I doing? 18. We don't need to do that. Now, we have a gun damage variable. When the green flag clicked. Set gun in use to in the beginning, we obviously need to set gun in use to the pistol. So let's do exactly that. when green flag clicked, now we're going to do this. When green flag clicked, forever. If the gun is the shotgun, then we're going to set gun damage to 4, which is just enough to kill the basic zombie. Else we just set it to 1. Now, if we shoot zombies, they should die. Let's just test it with the shotgun once as well. Nice. All we need to do now is make it so eventually the power-ups wear off. Forever. Wait until gun in use is the minigun. If it is, then well, we wait 15 seconds. And then we go back to normal, setting the gun in use to the shotgun. No, wait. Hold on. Pistol. Do the same thing for the other. Keep that as pistol. Change this to shotgun. And that should be